It's Tom here, Tom the English Picker. I think I'm live anyway. Bit of an impromptu live stream today, just to show you all some of the Carboot sale things that I picked up today. Just check I'm live. I'm a bit rusty at this, so you'll have to let me know if you can hear me okay. It's just a quick stream just to show you what I picked up. Hey Darren, got BDD in the chat. Hey James. Oh, so I've been out to the boot sale today. I've been to two boot sales. Done all right actually. I thought I'd not done great, to be honest, but yeah, it was okay really. See, we've got Richard Payne. You let me know in the chat if the audio's all right. I've got this job on the go, so hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, they've changed it around so the chat is on the side there. That's cool. Audio's good, brilliant, excellent. So I'll get into this. I'm going to do it quick because I don't want to get in the way of Nick's one, which is like 8. So it'll only be like quick half an hour. I'll try and rattle through this lot. So yeah, that fine for the end. The first thing I picked up, which is pretty cool for a tenner, as you can tell from the title of the stream, so much gaming stuff. Nothing like this all knock your socks off kind of thing, but it's just, you know, decent. I've got a load of books as well, but I thought there's no point showing them. And this was an Xbox One controller, but it's got something rattling in it. So don't know. I might trade it into somewhere like CEX or Game or something. Just get some trade credit out of it and then move on, because it has got the serial number. So yeah, but for 10 quid, I think the trade-in is about 20 quid or something. Or it might be 15. I can't. It's been ages since I traded one in, so that was cool for a tenner. Okay, picked up a Sony Walkman, which is cool. It was 3 quid. Battery compartment's all right from memory. Yeah, battery compartment's okay. It's not got any gunk in. There's a little bit of gunk, but nothing that would cause any issue. The only thing is the band could have gone in it, but yeah. So Sony Walkman, and it's the one with the FM AM radio. So for 3 quid, and this was off a dealer guy. It was like he got a cabinet, and it was in the cabinet, and he got like a Game Boy that was like custard coloured, and this was next to it. And the Game Boy wanted 15 quid, and it was missing the battery cover, and it was scratched to hell. But yeah, 3 quid. So snap that up. Cool. Live, loud and clear. I picked up. This was odd. This was. I ended up having to pay 3 quid for it, but it's a webcam. It's a HD webcam, and the reason why I went for it is it just looked quality. This mechanism here, just it goes at any position you want. It's made by Microsoft. I've got to do some research, but for 3 quid, I thought that seemed really good quality, and it says it's HD as well. Again, off a dealer. You've got loads of computer parts. Zahir would have had a field day. So 3 quid, all good. I'll try and get an opposite. This one was odd. I don't know if this is a winner or a fail, but it was 50p, and it's a Dragon Ball Z beanie hat. Hey, Peter A. Yeah, live random stream. So yeah, it looks an old one. There's no date markings or anything on there. Who knows? But if not, I'll save it for when I do some kind of retro gaming fair. But 50p. Got another cool hat later, which I'll show you. Picked up this PS2 controller for 2 quid. Again, it's got a rattle, but it's this metallic blue one. You don't see these very often, so grab that for 2 quid. Always check the cables on these, because I don't know a way of replacing the cable on them, and then obviously the buttons and the thumbsticks sometimes get sticky. So 2 quid, that was cool. This next deal, this was off one guy, and he was grumpy. He was proper grumpy. He just wanted to go home. He kept moaning about being too hot. And actually, about 5 minutes after, I just saw him drive off. I got these with chargers. So I got a 3DS. It's not bad condition. It's a little smudged, little like that. It's got its 4 gig memory card. It's a little chewed on the corners. Live cam. £15 in those. Oh, that's not too bad then. That's cool. And then I got a 2DS. It's got a little scratch just in this corner here, just there. So I don't know. I've got a load of games like what's this? Nintendogs and like crappy games that I'm going to bundle with it. It's got the stylus. It's got the memory card. So, but it's got a cool game in it as well, which I'll probably keep, which is Black Ops. Yeah, I'll probably keep that one. So for those two with the chargers, I paid 35 quid, which is a bit expensive. But I've sold these well in the past. I've sold like these with a bundle of games for like 50 quid, and I haven't sold one of these in ages. So yeah, so I thought, well, it was a day of having to pay up for stuff really, because there was a lot of buyers, but not many sellers. I don't know with the boot fairs. I don't know if it's just too hot for people to stand. I mean, would you stand there all day baking? I've been doing really well on this next sort of stuff. I've got loads. I won't show you it all. I've got loads of media. It's ridiculous. But just showing you some highlights. I've got these. These are some remotes. I got 6, and I think it was 4 quid for all 6. I got all sorts of different ones. One's for a 360, and then I just, it's like Sony and a Philips one. This one got my attention because it's got the Windows logo on it. I've done really well with remotes in the past, so yeah, and always check the batteries. Obviously, they're not exploded. I saw a really cool wireless Apple keyboard, and the guy wanted a £5, and they could be worth some good money, but they take batteries, and one of the batteries had exploded inside and sort of expanded and wedged itself in there. So I'm glad I checked that, because that would have been a right pain. Okay. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have bought this. Oh, cool. Got some more people in there. Dave Rowland, Pete's Retro Collectibles, LFBA UK. Hey, dude. And this was off from Charity Store. It was a veterans charity thing, so I bought some other bits of hats, which I'll show you in a bit. But I can't remember if this is a good one or not. I didn't have time to look it up. It was a Leapster Leapfrog. I paid a tenner for it, which is probably a bit much. So it's all in there, and it's got like 5 games in the bottom as well. So it's a nice little bundle, really nice and neat. So I've got to look it up anyway. So sometimes you just have to go for it and move on, don't you? You've got to buy it and then get on to the next stall. If you're there too busy looking up, you're going to miss other deals. Speaking of which, from a dealer, this was cool. I got loads from this person. These were, he wanted £1.50, but I got them for about £1.20. Michael Allen, he's still doing FBA as much as having to concentrate. See, I'm still doing FBA, but I'm doing a lot more on eBay because just because I was getting a bit sick of the BS with Amazon. Really, it was like policy this, policy that, adding stuff. So I was like, I need a backup plan here, because if I get kicked off Amazon, I was screwed. So now I've got building up a more robust eBay, with things like that bundle, and then the DS bundle, a 3DS bundle, and whatnot, that you can shift them for about the same price on eBay. So yeah, so these were, I think, £1.20 each. So I got Battle for Middle Earth. Now I don't know if this is a fail, because well, it is a fail. I've just realised it's definitely failed because it's the wrong bloody disc. It's Battle for Middle Earth 2, and it's got no serial number. So that's failed. So I'll probably still keep it around in case I find it. Then there was Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring, which is not as good, but it's all there with the registration code and everything. Yes, it is boiling hot today. My car said it was 31 degrees at the Carboot, so quote your own words. But yeah, that's true, mate. And then Grand Theft Auto 5, this has really crashed in value. This used to be worth, you could get trade in about £8, but I think it's only like £4 now. And you always find this, it's missing the play disc. It's just the install disc, but I have got a play disc because earlier that day, which I'll show you, I bought a play disc. So I was like, yes, brilliant. So not the greatest, but it used to be more. Then this was interesting. People collect these promotional only ones, not for resale, myself included. But I think I've already got this one. So they're worth looking out for. Don't pay loads for them, but people do pay a bit more for them. As I said, the gaming stuff seemed more interesting to show rather than this is a book about ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. You know, I'm going to bore your pants off if I do that. Gaming, more gaming. Okay. I've got some PS2 stuff. Okay, that's all that one. So I've got some SingStar mics. So I've got two. You could probably sell these on their own, but 90s and R&B. I've got a Legends one, and I think the base game. So that makes a nice little bundle. They're not doing the greatest lately, but you know, get them on there for Christmas. People snap them up. They do sell. Then this one had good trading credit. Scooby-Doo. This was 20p. I'm doing more and more trading in with CEX. It seems to make more sense, really. Then for the guy I got the webcam off, I got these. These were a £5 for these three. So I've got Burnout Legends. It's the American release on PSP. Got Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. I thought this would be worth more, but I think it's only worth about £6, but it's still all right. And then Crash Tag Team Racing, that's the reason why I went on it. He wouldn't split them, he'd sell them as a whole. So that's all there with the Manuel and everything. So cool. No, Dave, I have not got a solo win yet. But I'm not even going to try. I've given up. So there you go. And then also from the same dude, I got this, which his wife didn't want to sell because she kept saying, I will use it, but yeah, it wasn't. So it's a Nook. So I've done well on these before. It was £8. So yeah, I can't remember what they go for, but for £8, I wasn't going to moan. So yeah, it was like, just grab it and go, really. That's all there. It was switched on, so I can muck about with it and whatnot. So then I've got some more here. This was the one. Was this the one? Yeah, this was the one I got for 20p. There's a guy at one of our local car boots that knocks out stuff for 20p, and it's just, I think it all comes from a tip or something. God knows where it comes from. But he does have some media in there, and this game used to be worth money, but the price has come down again. But I looked inside, and there's 2 discs. So there's the original one, which is shagged, is the best way of putting it. And if you can see, the scratches on the top there. So I'll test it, but not too sure. But the reason why I bought it is because it's got the play disc inside for the GTA, so that completes it. But I always look out for these because they're always missing the, you know, people leave it in the console. So I'd always need one. So I bought that, and then later on I saw one with the thing, and I was like, I'm having that. Let's just chat. Yeah, oh man, yeah, that's the thing, Darren. Imagine if it was just me and Zahir, then unfortunately I'd have to take him out. A bit of schooling. Connect Sports 20p, and then in there was Juice 2, which is ragged, but I'll put it to the cleaner and we'll see. So yeah, 20p. This was a cool one. Modern Warfare 3, that spiked in value recently because of the backwards compatibility. So I think the last one I sold on eBay was $9.99 with free postage. Was it? I think so, something like that. Anyway, it was £1. So pick that up. This was 20p as well. Skyrim. Again, not the greatest value, but 20p. And then these were cool. Heavy Rain. I've been meaning to play this, so I'll probably keep that set myself up 50p. And then these are cool. What was it? It was £2 each, or 3 for a £5. So I got 3 Xbox One games. They're not the greatest value. So we've got Evil Within, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and Homefront: The Revolution. But this one's sealed, so it's even got an FBA sticker on the back there. So yeah, cool. Wow, we've got 29 people in the chat. That's awesome. God, stuff everywhere. All right, so what else did we get? We've got some from the 20p dude. Oh no, these weren't 20p. These were 50p. I splashed out on these puppies. For 50p each, I got 2 Xbox One chat headsets. They'll get traded in. I can't remember what they go for, but they'll be traded in. Then we've got some more stuff for 50p. Got Sims Seasons. This one is worth selling on its own. It's a bit harder to find. So I think I got a tenner for the last one. And then also Sims 3. This was 50p as well. Then World at War, 50p. Again, it used to be worth more, but it's gone down a bit. Same with this one, Black Ops. But I think it's about £2 trade-in. CEX have upped the sale price to £12. Modern. Wow. Well, the day it went backwards compatible, they upped they were selling it for £1 the day before, and then they upped it to £8. I mean, that is just crazy. Call of Duty 3 as well. Again, another one that went backwards compatible, but it's dived again. That was 50p, I think, something like that. I can't remember. I try not to pay more than like £1 for stuff. And this is my kind of my fail of the day, really. Hey BCP, which I was like, ooh, cool. I haven't had one of these in ages. Sun faded, okay, but it was slightly open like that, and I was like, someone's looked in this. Anyway, and then this one was open. So it's Phoenix Knights Series 1, and it's got the wrong disc in. But it was £1. So someone had looked, gone, oh, it's the wrong disc. Fail. This one's fine. So you can sell this on its own. That's no problem. I might even have a Series 1 kicking around somewhere. So the person who left that, you know, for £1, I'm going to take a chance on that. They've gone down in value, but there's still a bit of money there. Oh, you have to excuse me. I might sneeze. My hay fever's bad today. Ben 10, Alien Force, 50p. Again, I can't remember. There's one of the Ben 10 ones that's worth money. So I don't know. It could be a fair. Good one here. This was 50p, and the woman, bless her, she was, I think the son had got to her. She was a bit dazed and confused. So yeah, I said like, oh, how much for the games? And she was like, oh, 50p each, or you can have 3 for 150. I was like, okay, that's great. But anyway, there wasn't 3 there. There was just this one, but it's a cool one. Flight Simulator, and it's the deluxe edition, which is the one you want to look out for. It's all there, so happy days. I can't remember what to sell for, but I don't think I can sell it on Amazon anymore, so this will be an eBay job because Microsoft stuff's restricted. And this one's for me. The guy was a bit of a dick because he got a thing that it was like all discs, not all discs. What did he say? He's like all CDs, DVDs are 10p each, and saw this, which is it's a demo, not a demo disc, but it came with the magazine, and it's like the greatest NES games ever. I was like, oh, cool, 10p. He's like, oh no, that one's £2. I was like, really? Anyway, I still bought it because it's cool. So that's for me. Then this was odd. This was 20p. sorry, I'm having to rattle through this stuff just because I've got so I'm missing all your comments. Apologies, I'm rattling through, but this was it was either 20p or 50p. I think it was 20p, and it's not the best game, but it's Toyota GT Rally, but it's for the Atari ST, and it was in the sun though, so whether it still works. Check it out. Yeah. So there you go. I've shown my 3.5-inch floppy live on YouTube. So, oh well. Now this was from the 20p guy, and it was in a box with a load of horribleness. Oh, that's cool, Darren. That's good to know. I'll have to check that. I know Nick's done well on these. This is Mercedes-Benz Europe navigation thing with about 14 quintillion CDs in there. There is one missing. Yeah, there's one missing. So 20p, I mean, don't know. I can't say no. You know when it's 20p, you're just like, it's only money. yeah, PCP, Tom's English Pecker. Yeah, something like that. This was 20p, and I'm surprised it was in there. Good trading credit. I think a couple of quid. Little Mermaid. I think it is. I'm going off what's in my head. Hey, David. Let's check in the thing. Oh, Panzer's in there. Cool. I thought I'd just rattle this out before Nick and Andrew are on. Really. Ugh. Then 20p stuff. Empire Earth 2. Again, all right. Bit of Sealed Media, Idiot Abroad. I don't suspect this will be the greatest value, but this was cool. 50p. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This disc, I think, yes, the disc is disgustingly scratched. You can see there, that is horrible. So, bit of a gamble. Then this was interesting to see. It's Need for Speed. It's not the right disc. Need for Speed Underground there, but it's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit inside, but 20p. Don't know if that it's actually got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit the manual as well. So don't know. As I said, I was just grabbing things, and like the stack of books was like this at 20p, and I could barely get it back to the car. It was bloody ridiculous. This one was from the same dude that I got this from. This was a quid. It's worth looking out for. The UFC Undisputed 3, either on PS3 or Xbox 360. I haven't sold it for 4 months, maybe 3-4 months, something like that. But last time I did, good money. I saw someone get a box. Ooh, red PSP. Sell it only has £3. Jeez, they're hard to come by, the red ones. It took me a long time to get a red one. I had to pay up for it. Oh, but the skank that bought it begged it for £2. I would have just gone, I'll give you £5 for it. I know it's a bit, would I? No, I probably wouldn't have actually, no. Hey, Hicksy's in the chat. Hey, dude. Then, now, the last two, there's 3 deals left. Four deals. The last one, yeah. I'll say the best to last, not financial wise, but like stuff for the future wise. So I picked up. I went to this guy, and I got some other stuff from him in the past. I got like iPods from him, and he's like a proper, one of these people who's like a proper tinkerer. He'll like get stuff, clean it up, and it's like his passion. He's like I don't know. He's a little bit in a nice way, like, but he's really knowledgeable and like proper good with his stuff. And if I buy something off him and he says it's tested, I know that it works. But I know he doesn't want to sell it on eBay, so he's not silly. Hey, Ash. No, this is all right, dude. Don't worry about it. And I grabbed this from. I won't show you the rest of the console. because you probably know what it looks like. But I got a Wii U at the Carboot, which is my first Wii U, I think, from the Carboot. I did get another Wii U, but I don't. Was that from? I can't remember if it's from the Carboot or from Facebook. I know I've had one from Facebook. He was just putting it out, and I'm right place, right time. It wasn't even early. He was just like slow unloading his van. He was there with his lad, and yeah. So it got power. I booted this, or turned this on and whatnot, and if it will now, yes. You can sort of see there. You can see there. So yeah, there was that, and then also on his table, with a charger, which is probably still in my car, is. Shh. All right. Yes, I know. I know. There's no. Sorry, I'm getting nagged by the Wii U controller. Is a Vita, and I don't think I've ever bought a Vita at the Carboot before. So it's in a protective thing. It's got a few little scuffs. Always check with Vitas if they've got a memory card, because they can be worth some good money. And this has got an 8 gig with it, which is cool. I think they go for about a tenner just on their own, just for an 8 gig. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. But yeah, Vitas, I don't see this too often. And then also there was a game in there which was Minecraft. So I was like, ooh, how much are these? Thinking he'll go. Well, I mean, I did pay up for them. They weren't like £3 or something stupid. So basically, I got the Vita, and there was a load of games with the Wii U, which I'll still go through. But the highlights were these two, which were Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, and there was 3 controllers in there, 3 of the Black Motion Plus controllers in there, and then like almost like another set of cables and stuff. So Twilight Princess, and then there's Super Mario Bro U in there, and it's in there, and it's with the Super Luigi U thing. And he wanted 40 quid for the Vita and 50 quid for the Wii U, and I ended up, so yeah, 90 in total. I ended up getting it for 85 for the two, and then I paid him, and then I ended up paying 90 for this next thing. So that was cool. Never found a Wii U, I didn't think, at the Carboot. So oh, we've got Steve Green, cool. So a guy walk off with a box Atari Jaguar. Ooh, ow, that's painful. Okay, cool. So yeah, Vita's a great console. But the next thing I got off him, which I've got a keyboard, and he couldn't find the mouse, but if I see him next week, he says he's going to give me the mouse as well. So, but this, I'll try and lift it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I won't be able to hold it for long, but this is what's it called? An iMac. Is it an iMac? Yeah, an iMac, and it's bloody heavy. It's got no power cable, and it's soldder seen. He morbidly detests Mac. If you think Zahir is fussy about his PC Master Race and all that, nothing on this guy. He hates Macs. So he goes, oh, I just couldn't even bring myself to test it. So I got that for £5 with a keyboard, and it came with one of the old school clicky keyboards, and that's worth £5, to be honest. So yeah, I've never bought a Mac at the Carboot, especially not for a £5. So may work, may not. Even if we put it on spares repairs, I'll get more than £5 for it, definitely. So that was random, proper random. And then I've just got two more deals left. So I hope you've all done okay today. Anyway, the next one, and it was a woman in the front, sort of like, you know, you get like the front row, the people who've actually got up early and made an effort, that aren't dealers, that are like just organized people who want to sell at the Carboot. And loads of people have passed this by. Sort of my arch nemesis was there, he drives me mad. He really honestly drives me mad. His manners are just, he'll be safe for a dickhead of the week, trust me. But this was there. Oh. is an Xbox 360. Now I don't normally buy these, but it's the Slim, the E or whatever it's called, and it's the 250 gig one. It's not sort of a one I see too often. So there was that, and then there was a load of games and stuff. And there's controllers with it, but they're just rubbish. Like a pink one that's like a knockoff one, unofficial, really cheap feeling. And then there's a Skull Cat. Is it Skull Cat? No, Rock Candy one, a light up one with the wrong cable on it. But yeah, you know, I'm sure. I think I can trade that one in. And also a Kinect as well, which I can't remember what they go for, but not tons. But the reason why I went on it, the woman wanted 65 quid for it. I ended up getting it for 60, and I'm sure I'm missing some games as well. Yes, I am. Oh, there's a few other games as well, but bear with. There was some decent games. So we've got Fable, The Journey, Sealed, Minecraft, Xbox Edition, Project Gotham Racing Forward. I think that's very good. There's I know how you say it. Anyway, I'm not even going to try. MX vs ATV, Lego Indiana Jones, Kung Fu Panda. I think that trades in for about 3-4 quid. Sega Superstar Tennis, Assassin's Creed Rogue, some Call of Duties, SSX, that's a good one. Skate 3, and again another good one. Black Ops 3 on the 360 is a good one. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and then we've got Kinect Training, which is still sealed. And there's some other ones as well. I'm going to still be in the car. So yeah, I thought I'd take a punt on it really, for 60 quid. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. Wow, gosh, I've rattled through these fairly quick. And then the last, but no means least, was a hat, which I may have. I paid 50p for it, and this may be my official Dickhead of the Week hat. I don't know. Put in the chat whether you think it's a Dickhead of the Week hat or whether it needs to be, you know, something else. I'm not sure, but check it out. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah, I look like a complete idiot wearing it, by the way, but I do with hats, so yeah. Don't know. What do you reckon? Anyway, 50p. So there we go. I don't know why. I think it's because I've got an enormous head. I just look like an idiot with a hat on. So even though I do wear a hat when I walk around the car boot, just because it shades you if it's sunny. Yeah, I am from the hood. I probably should be wearing it like this, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let me get it, big gangster. There we go. Yeah, maybe it is a Fortnite hat. Actually, I might keep it for that. To be fair. I think that's a good shout on Larry's thing there. So yeah, that's it, guys. I suppose I could stick around for 5 minutes just if anyone's got any questions in the chat. But that is what I've bought today, along with about 35 books, something like that, which were mostly textbooks, really. So I think what else I got, just odds and sods really. There's a pile of games which are downstairs which are for trading in, which are like, you know, you pay 20p and the trade-in's like £1.50 or £1. So it's all right and it adds up, and then I can use that to buy something that is like flippable. It's a good way of getting rid of sticky stock. So let's have a quick look in the chat. Yeah, YouTube hat, yeah. Ah, you've been selling today. Sold off my crap today for £85. That's cool, man. Plodding along, mate. Slowly getting there. Hopefully be quitting the 9 to 5 at the end of the year. Oh, that's awesome, Steve. It's a big step. Definitely a big step. Just have a quick look. Hicks is in the chat. He's just got back from a mad weekend abroad, so everyone needs to send their condolences to Steve for, being very hungover. Gangster, got to go. A guy tried to give me 50 electrical installation manuals today. I didn't take them. Did you look them up at all, Pete, or did you just go, nah? I mean, so I'm like that with Haynes manuals, I know Nick's a bit of a hater on Haynes manuals as well, but I just, they're too heavy, take up too much room. And I know some people do great on them, but for me personally, I'm not a fan anymore. Yeah, so there we go. Cool. Well, I'll look up anything popular, but no, that's the thing. I've had some electrical engineering ones that people from like the vocational college type things, but they were like from the late 70s, and yeah, there's no money in them at all. Maybe people in nostalgia sense, but they're so slow selling. I can't be bothered. Another question for everyone: does anybody know what on earth this is? I know it's for a 360. Any ideas? That looks. I mean, that's obviously goes in the back of the 360, and then this looks like some kind of AV thing. There's no markings on it, and I'm not 100% sure it's even made by Microsoft, because they normally mark everything. But if anybody knows, drop that in the chat. Put a comment afterwards. Let us know. Are there any DVDs or Blu-rays where you would recommend keeping, as they're all so cheap? DVDs, I mean, like I bought where is it? The Idiot Abroad. I don't know where I put it. I'm surrounded by it. It's here. We'll look this up live on stream. But for the most part, I don't. Yeah, I don't bother with most DVDs unless they're sealed. I did get an opera CD today, which must be downstairs somewhere. That was 20p, and it was BBC Opera. They're worth looking at for those kind of niche BBC programs. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, okay, guys. Well, the cheapest FBA is £3.19. No, £3.91 on this. So let's have a quick look at 20p. Yeah, people are idiots. At 20p. So if you, yeah. So if you can see this, it might not come up there. So you can see sell price £3.91. There's all the fees there, and you make a profit of 21p. So with a buy cost of 20p, really, is it worth it? So I might keep this, maybe a present or something. It's a great series anyway. It's hilarious. So again, I do make mistakes, so I do take a gamble on sealed stuff. So yeah. Anyway, quick look in the chat, and oh cool, got asymmetric. It converts multi-out to optical and RCA. Oh, cheers, awesome. I got soaking wet at the Carboot today in Plymouth. Oh, has it been raining? It's been absolutely boiling. I mean, like, disgustingly hot. Unfortunately, the motor's gone in my driver's side car window, so I can't even have the car window. No aircon. The car window doesn't come down. So I had like the back windows open, side window, the fan on. I had a little. Hopefully the audio's all right, but I got like a little USB fan blowing on me in the car. Proper. It's like dangling down like some kind of dodgy third world country taxi. Oh, it was embarrassing, and it was absolutely boiling in there. What have we got in there, chat? Got to go now, Tom. Unpackage 1996 limited edition World Cup Action Man. No way, that sounds awesome. Sold for 55 quid. Oh, well done, Peter. That's mint, mate. Yeah, I don't know what rain looks like. I'm having to water my garden, not with a hose pipe, like a watering can all the time. It's driving me mad. eBay that Opera CD Q4 much better. Oh, Graham Nichols, that's a good idea. It's like a DVD of a performance. BBC, it's a BBC thing. I can't. BBC Open Arts, is it? Something like that. Can't remember. But I'm going to do a gaming haul video on reseller gaming soon. I've got picked up a load of stuff which is for my own collection, which I won't be doing it live, I don't think. I'll be pre-recording it and then putting that out in the next coming weeks. Sorry I haven't been putting